to Transia on the map.
A map is not the terrain, Blade.
Let's do this challenge mission. Hero's Heart. Hmm? Okay, hold on. Let me try to figure this one out. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Now you want to use Cosmic Racing. And Knee Strike. Not a boy. Okay. Okay.
Focus, Robbie. Focus.
Oh, I'm focused, Blade.
Point to Transia on the map.
A map is not the terrain, Blade.
Huh.
Maybe I should be flattered.
Maybe you can give them a lesson they won't forget.
Consider it done.
Mine. It sounds to me like they just missed their mama. That's one hell of a move.
Your fate is sealed. You were too weak for this fight.
My sisters and I will soon be rewarded.
Damn. Getting killed. Damn.
Their persistence is irritating.
I believe you.
Haven't cut them loose yet.
It's about time. Don't blink!
You asked for it. It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation. I think you got him.
Damn.
So long have we waited for your blood.
That's not supposed to hurt.
We were more of her sons join the fray.
There we go, finally.
Still on my case here? You had your chance to escape. Your mother abandons you. Is that all? You'd think after 80 years of failure, Hydra would throw in the towel already. Here, this should help. You really got a one-track mind.
We will not be denied.
There we go.
What did we learn today? I hope you learned your lesson. Don't make the same mistake twice. Don't mess with
I can only endure so much. This shall be of great help.
me. Let's do this.
Nailed it.
There we go.
I doubt they'll take that beating to heart, but we can always hope.
There we go. Perfect.
Heading to book club. Are you?
Meet you there.
See you there.
I was up all night finishing this book. I should have...
Always remember, when you get to bust up some ghouls in Manhattan.
Yeah, my plan backfired. Thought choosing a weird book would drive people away.
Why would you do that?
More punch for the rest of us.
Why have I not heard of Crash Morgan? I know it's an older book, but this is exactly the kind of story I like.
I thought Logan might bail. But I told him we bring more snacks this time. I have him figured out. Can we start?
I am ready.
All right, Logan, I need to know. Why did you choose this book?
I'll tell you, just not yet. I want to hear what you thought of this book.
It was written in the 1940s, so I expected some repugnant attitudes and phrases. But it surprised me. The writing was simple, yet the story was deeper than it had any right to be.
What was your favorite part?
It's in the chapter where Crash and the princess escape the Zorgots. The next morning, they see the sun rise and Mars rising beside it. When the princess asks what the future holds and Crash just stares at Mars as it eclipses the sun, it gave me chills.
Is it just me, or do the stellar bodies represent their time together?
Absolutely. The time they have together is fleeting. I think this is where Crash first realizes there's no future for the two of them. Anyway, I think the moment gets lost when the Zorgots deploy their Null Stalkers.
I don't get why the robot dog didn't warn them. I thought it could talk.
Not until number 19, the minefields of the reticulates. It's a whole thing.
Got it. So, what's the idea with Crash's promise?
What about it?
When Crash apprehends Glaxogorp, they have a tense conversation in the back of the fly pod. Crash says there's a way the Zorgots can leave the moon with everything they want, but the princess must take the throne. Then Crash vows that no queen of royal blood shall ever rule Deimos. Glaxogorp agrees, but why? Crash breaks the vow in the next chapter.
That makes no sense. Why say Queen of Royal Blood?
You're right. I can't believe I missed that. And how does that tie into the Hydro gunfight at the top of the space scraper?
Really? You don't see it?
I do.
They're shapeshifters.
Who?
Crash and Glaxogorp.
No.
Yep.
But then, when do they...
The Hydro gunfight. Crash gets hit in the helmet and goes down. And what happens whenever Crash is unconscious?
The helmet changes color. Turns bronze like the suit.
Right. Then Glaxogorp pulls up on the rocket sled and takes Crash and the princess into custody. That's when they make the switch. Crash and Glaxogorp change form. But where do they stash the princess?
It is obvious. They put her in Crash's suit.
Exactly. Crash won't need it to survive because they're within the bubble city. So we get to the Deimos Council meeting. The princess refuses the throne and declares her love for Crash, who is the princess in Crash's suit. When they embrace, the false princess deactivates the Magna Manacles binding Crash. But Crash nabs the Star Scepter from the fake princess, activates the suit's Zoom vest, and smashes through the monoculus.
So, if that's the actual princess, she escapes. But who is the false princess?
That's a shape-shifted Glaxogorp. Without the Star Scepter, Deimos can't crown their queen.
Right. She never wanted it, and the Zorgots definitely don't want it. Glaxogorp, posing as the princess, can steer Deimos away from war.
And when the fake Glaxogorp vows the Star Scepter shall be restored to the princess, that's actually Crash.
So Crash made two vows and broke neither of them. The cliffhanger with Glaxogorp chasing Crash's ship is actually Crash returning to the princess so they can escape Deimos.
You got it. They reveal the switcheroo at the beginning of number 6, Attack of the Intergalactic Space Weasels.
Clever. I like it more now. And that's where we'll call it for tonight.
So, Logan, why did you pick this book?
Because it's fun.
No other reason?
Every book doesn't need to be a teachable moment.
Fair enough.
Makes sense.
I almost wish this book was a comic instead. I would have liked to see the monoculus.
I wonder if Tony could build me a robot dog.
My book was the best of them.
You have only been to 2 meetings.
Yeah, but you know I'm right.
You did not mention a book for next time.
Yeah, with everything going on, I'm gonna put book club on a hiatus. Until things are less apocalyptic.
I hope we come back to this in the future.
Same here. Books are a gourmet meal for thought. Not to call anyone out, but you just can't feed your mind gristle.
Who else would you invite if you could?
There's a lawyer who got me out of a bad situation a few years back. Smart as a whip, picks up on subtle things even I tend to miss. As long as the books we read have Braille copies, I could convince him.
Daredevil.
Actually, I need to thank you for sticking around since the beginning. For all your help with Carol.
Of course.
I don't get close to many people. I never get into relationships. That's not a rule I ever break. But I did with Carol. Beyond all the reasons, I find her amazing. Do you know why?
You are into her because she can kick your ass.
That's exactly it.
Really? I was joking.
I'm not. Vampires fight dirty. They'll kill whoever you love just because they can. If they really want you to suffer, they'll turn your true love into one of them. That's why dating me is a death sentence, and I refuse to put that weight on anyone. But can you imagine some pissant vampire trying to chow down on Captain Marvel? First, his fangs would snap off on contact with her skin. Then she'd just chuck it into space. No hiding from the sun out there. There's no way they can ever touch her. But it's not just that.
It is you. She is safe from you.
Yeah. I never break my rule because I know deep down there's a chance I could lose control. But with Carol, hell, she could hold me over her head till I was myself again. Wouldn't even break a sweat.
Completely unrelated, I want to watch Captain Marvel bench press Blade.
I would not.
You are no fun.
And you already knew that. Well, I'm glad you joined me for all of this. Maybe next time the world is ending, I'll start a sparring club.
A sparring club? Is that just training with a fancy name?
You saw right through me. You leaving?
I am taking off.
Good meeting.
Hunter, hello.
Hi. Fine, speak.
Uh,
So about the Staff of One.
I don't let anyone borrow it, if that's what you're about to ask.
No. How do you trick it into casting the same spell more than once?
Oh, I try not to think of it that way. Not anymore. It's like a partner I had to learn to work with, or a roommate to live with.
But I have seen you cast the same spell before.
That's magic I picked up on my own. I use the Staff of One to focus and augment it, but I don't pull out the big guns unless things get, let's say, apocalyptic.
Then keep at it. You are no good to us without the staff.
So you, of all people,
Damn
think
it!
the only reason I'm here is because of my evil mom's legacy?
That is not what I meant.
Sounded like it was. Let's drop it, okay?
Okay.
Sorry I snapped at you. My mom is a touchy subject.
I, of all people, get it.
Yeah.
um,
I really needed that.
alright.
We still have so many more movies to show you. Like
Drum, aka Dr. Voodoo, who recently pursued a similar case of missing homeless in a New Orleans neighborhood. Nico used the Staff of One to locate the missing people they discovered and shut down a small hydro facility at Temperance from showing them into creatures of the good. Dr. Voodoo said if Shield can pay for a team to watch me, they can pay to house the vulnerable. If nothing changes, it will happen again. Mockingbird followed up. He's not wrong. I can justify the short-term expense as an outreach program. That gets us 3 months.
Thanks, Hunter. Got some ops. Hey, Hunter. See you soon.
There's more downtime in Abbey than I remembered. It's been an anti-drama with that already, Joe. You have ways to pass the time. You can launch Public Grotto. I can do that all day, anything. Don't forget the sunscreen. Are you joining us, Steve? That's Robo, Steve. On me. To drink water and apply sunscreen. And eat your greens. That's funny.
Well, you know what they say about practice, right?
Finally,
All right then.
I now can send Spider-Man.
Good. Who are we sending on an op?
There we go.
Friendly neighborhood service and friendly neighborhood
I'm ready when you are. Tony might take all the credit for this thing, but just imagine where we'd be. This should keep someone busy.
Nick Fury passed along your urgent request from American Station Transylvania. For sprint dinner. Only one mutant, and that's Scarlet Witch.
That doesn't sound so bad. Ready for some hero work? This is definitely the coziest war room I've ever been in. Quiet, too.
Time to take it to the next level. Do your thing.
By the rising rings of...
Hey, can I ask a favor? Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? Another magical mystery box. This is some of my best work. See you, Hunter.
We've talked about my claws, but do you know how they work?
I have seen them come out of your hands. They are shiny.
The shiny is called adamantium.
I have never heard of it before.
It's essentially a substance used to make people into weapons.
That sounds horrible.
That does not sound good at all.
What, the claws popping out? That's been happening ever since I could grow a beard. The adamantium came much later.
Someone had to coat them.
Bingo. Now that hurt. Doctor fused the material all over my skeleton. Made my claws into weapons. Turned me into something less human.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Well, they got what they deserved, and now I've got shiny bones. Gotta see the silver lining. Don't get me wrong, the claws are a part of me. Never hated them.
Time's wasting, Hunter.
Shut up, Blade.
Let's do this. See you around.
Why is something? Stop out. Sure, I can.
Hunter, consider yourself the only invitee to my favorite meet time spot.
The only one. How did I win that honor?
I'll spare you the savvy stuff, but you've climbed to the top of my friendship ladder. Almost at the top.
But if I am almost at the top, then who is my competition?
Someone? You don't know them. I've got a life outside of this place, you know?
Sure you do. What is their name?
It's, okay, fine. It's you, alright? You've been the best friend I've had since I was on the run, and I feel gross saying that out loud.
You do?
Kinda. But that's a me gross and not a you gross. Could you just please change the subject before I sink through the floor?
Of course. What are best friends for?
Oh my god.
I am surprised your favorite spot is the chapel.
Believe it or not, my family used to go to church religiously when I was a kid, so pretentious old buildings give me this comforting vibe. It wasn't always like this.
What changed?
Do I look like a psych major? But if I had to guess, I would say I needed to peel the rotten layers my dear mom left behind to get to my healthier innards. You know, onion style. And I took your advice. I accepted what happened with my parents.
I am impressed. Acceptance takes strength and courage.
Well, you know, I'm a badass, but I even surprised myself here. Now, there is no holding me back, and like you've been there for me, I'll be there for you. When we face your mom one final time, I want you to know, I got your back. Whatever you need, I'm your witch.
Hey, finally.
Wow, Hunter! I wasn't even holding back or anything.
I'm like so close. I gotta get up in the ring though, dude. Wolverine's gotta get up there, dude. Why is he so much taller than me?
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
Alright.
It would seem they have no plan B. Watch and learn, friends. The light shines on the most dutiful. Prepare yourself.
I am impressed. They do not stand a chance.
Let's go!
See, Caretaker taught you a few tricks.
Never surrender!
Oh, there's more.
You looking at me?
We have the upper hand, for now.
You've still got some time. Tear them to shreds.
Oh shit.
Hail
You're going home.
Leave some for the rest of us. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Crude, but effective.
There's only 3 more.
They are still set on me.
Time is almost up. Do as much as you can.
The light will carry you onward.
I won't forget this. That was really something.
You were too weak for this fight.
How am I supposed to defeat 17 enemies if we don't have 17?
They cannot possibly match your strength.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Thank you.
You're looking stronger than ever, kiddo.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
No.
Underneath my mask is a look of
Scarlet Witch met with Maria Hill. That's a lot of process, but we'll get you up to speed. Assistance from the Midnight Suns will be invaluable. Scarlet Witch spent the rest of the day in briefings. He'll confirm the Midnight Suns are now authorized to participate in transient-based shield operations. And thanks for the advance. What? Spider and Miss Marvel tracked down the students in the sewers, mind-controlled by the Inventor, who spiked their punch with nanobots. Spider-Man and Miss Marvel fought through the hordes of mind-controlled teen zombies until they spotted the Inventor's main transmitter and smashed it, releasing the teens from the Inventor's grip. The Inventor got away, and Spider-Man and Miss Marvel had to explain to the students why they were in the sewer and that they still had to go to school tomorrow. Hellcat is reporting a double kidnapped in New York. Black Cat and Firestar missing. We were supposed to take a break from the bad stuff and brunch, and they didn't show up.
Out to fight isn't the
They
easiest choice,
might have
but we
showed
all
up
know what
the
we
date
signed
and
up
how I
for.
had it wrong. Still, I named too many fools. Emily's recently, Lieutenant needed to name a few, and it's better to be safe than really sorry. There's only one of them.
Friendly neighborhood service and friendly neighborhood prices.
I'm here if you need me.
He's going back. I gotta try really.
I guess I could show you.
Alright, we already got 5 here.
Ain't gonna go easy, bub. Nice match.
Back again.
Yes.
New and improved.
We need any advantage we can get.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now.
This'll make a difference.
The fire burns bright.
Haha, nothing's gonna stop me now.
Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna get it either way.
Just give me a target.
Constant innovation. That's the Stark.
All right then.
There's a challenge mission for me. Nico's in the Black Shadows.
What have you got for me, boss? I have high expectations for this. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
I think I might do that later.
Farewell.
Let me talk to this last person real quick. Oh, magic.
I want to talk to you about Steve.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. What did he do?
Huh? Nothing. I actually like him.
But you do not like anybody.
That is true. But even I'm allowed to be surprised by people sometimes.
What did you find surprising about Steve?
Even when he barely knew us sons, he stood up for us. Can't say I ever had that on my bingo card. I told him he doesn't act like a boomer, despite the giant American flag on his chest. He left, so we're good. He's one of the good ones. Just don't go around telling everyone.
Yeah. That's funny. Anyways, that's gonna be it. We're kind of gonna try to get... Actually, do we have enough glass here? Let me get everyone else out the way first before. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it. We'll do some more later. I'm gonna try to get everyone up to like friendship level 5, which means I'm gonna have to invite Wolverine to Havens. But yeah, peace.